Hello everybody, welcome to Captain Adam Q to my channel. Today we are playing Microsoft Flight Sim PS5. We are flying a Cessna 172 Skyhawk in Cable Airport, so we might do touch and go at Ontario Airport over there. So we're gonna do the pre-flight check and we'll get her started. So let's go ahead and check our flaps. That's good. Oh, and I am listening to live AT, so you're probably gonna hear it. So I'm listening at the LAX. So we're gonna check out left ailerons. These are very important to check. Go ahead and check the other side. We're gonna check our right flaps. That's good. We're gonna check our right ailerons. That's good. Now we're gonna go ahead and check our elevator. So what these does, this what lifts up the plane, like goes so it goes up and it goes down. So that's new. So this is the rudder. So this is how we steer the plane. So this is very important. Got to make sure there's no damage. And let's go ahead and we're gonna check the right strut. This is where you so over there is how you step on the plane and go inside it and holds the landing gear too. Right tire, that's good. We're gonna check our nose, the nose strut, and we're gonna check our nose tire. Oh, sorry, it's moving around. That's good. Well, let's go ahead and remove our engine covers. Remove that before flight. Let's go ahead and remove the chocks. That's good. Let's go ahead and check our landing gear. That's good. Alright, so we gotta make sure the engine is good. And let's go, we have to check our oil. So our oil has to reach at least to 6 or 7. Not the number. Huh. That's good. Let's go ahead and put that back in. That's good. I don't know, because I don't know how to check the fuel, because that cap right there, that's where you put fuel inside, but I don't know if you can check it or not. Or the oil, oil, whatever. Let's go ahead and go inside the plane. Oh, and there's a luggage door, but there's like nothing inside. So let's go ahead and close that, and let's go ahead and go inside and start up her up. Alright, and I am playing on a Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTUS. So yeah, this is really gonna be fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on our... Oh yeah, so he's the co-pilot. Let me go ahead and turn on our flight planner. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on our battery. I'm gonna avionic master bus 2, avionic master bus 1. We're gonna turn on our standby battery. That's on. Alright, we're gonna turn on our beacon lights. No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that. We need to turn on our navigation lights. We need to turn on our strobe lights. We need the cabin power. We need the pilot heat. And we need the fuel pump. Alright, and then that's the magneto. So that's what starts up the plane. And then we have to put the fuel selector to both. Oh, sorry. Alright, and then normally we would have to check our throttle to make sure it's good. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. And then we have to put our mixture full wrench because it's the cut. There we go. And over that's our flap levers. Alright. So you got yeah, it's not touch the screen. So I normally put my altitude hold mode on normal. Turn that on. Alright. We're gonna let me put the yoke, and now we're gonna turn on the so let me turn. So in real life, you would have to yell out clear because when you turn on the every time when you fly Cessna or any plane, when you turn on the magneto, you would always have to say clear because you got to make sure there's nobody near the plane. All right, let's go ahead and turn it up. Right, left, both. Start. There we go. There we go. She's to life. All right. Let me go ahead and turn this off so I can hear you. So sorry, because I was listening to like I said. All right, I gotta make sure this is good. I actually don't know how to turn the other screen. Does it turn on by itself? No, we don't need to autopilot. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead and alright, there you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and disengage the parking brake. Oh, we don't need that in order to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and turn to the I can't turn to the yellow line because there's the pole right there and I'm not hitting. Hey bro, what are you doing? Move out of the way. This bro wants to just stand there. Alright. Oh, I don't think we're gonna hit. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're not gonna hit. Oh, yeah. Alright. Even if I did hit it, we just go through it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna turn to our yellow line right there. So let's go ahead and turn the yellow line. Alright, so gotta make sure to stay on the yellow line, not to turn. Why is there a car there? Hey bro, move. You can't just go across the runway. Alright. So going a little bit too fast. A little bit too fast. Oh. Alright, then we're gonna have to circle around over there to add our to make sure this is good. Alright, so now let's yeah, so that's the runway we're gonna be taking off from. Alright, so let's add a little bit of power. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this way. I actually fly at cable.Airport if you check out on my channel. Really love that. So we're gonna stop right over here. Not right there. Now we're gonna stop right over here.
Kilo Charlie Charlie Bravo traffic. Cessna Alpha.
Alright, so we gotta make sure it's full range, and then we gotta put our power to 2,000. And we're gonna check our power right over here. So to make sure our power is so to see it, you would have to go right there. A little more. Oh, there we go. Alright. Gotta check our left flaps. Right flaps. Letters. Elevators. That's good. Let's go ahead and power. Alright, gotta make sure there's no planes, and then we told tower we are clear to departure, so let's go ahead and disengage the parking brake. Alright, so now we're gonna be turning. Alright, full power. Alright. Kind of looks like you're going ahead, but it has to be straight, but you're not. Alright, V1. Rotate. Oh, not so bad. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and fly around here. So over there, we're gonna be turning around that field right there. Let's go ahead and turn. Yeah, so we can't sink, so we gotta add power. So we're at 1,007.5 feet. So let's go ahead and turn. You know, let's probably do a touch and go. Should we do Ontario or again? Let's go to Ontario to do our touch and go, because that's what I know. You gotta be making sure, because that line, if you look at the green circle, that line that next to that's the Charlie's airspace because we cannot go near that because if we do, they might call us, hey, we gotta land, we gotta talk to you because we're not supposed to go there. Because so yeah, that's what that circular line is for. If you look at the map right there, so that's the freeway that we cannot go. Although if we can ask Ontario Tower, Cessna, it's rectangular line. Can we do a touch and go? Yeah, nothing will really happen anyways. But in real life, you could actually get a ticket because you're entering an airspace like that. You have to get permission to go on. But see, nothing will happen. So that's the Ontario Airport. So once we get over there, next when we turn, we're gonna add our flaps. So we're at 2,200 feet. Now we're 100 feet. Did I put my altitude hold? Let me see. Yeah, that's good. Let's go ahead and add. Yeah, we're at. So, um, so yeah, this is Ranch Upland. Well, now we're in Upland or Ontario. Yeah, so Upland's over there, and Rancho Cucamonga is over there. I normally go plane spotting at Ontario and oh yes, and cable.Airport. How do you turn the screen on? Gosh, go on pressing random buttons. That's not good. All right, so once we make a turn, we're gonna go ahead and add our first match of flaps. So that's important because flaps help slow plane down. Alright, so let's go. So we add our flaps now. Yeah, let's go ahead and add our flaps. We're gonna reduce our power just a little bit right now. We're gonna do a touch and go and probably go head back up to the airport. Going for 2 minutes now. Alright, I think we're a little bit too high. Let's go ahead. Let's add our another flaps. When you add flaps, you always cannot look at the flaps because when you're off final post, you have to stare at the runway. You can't look anywhere else. Because that's really important. I want you guys to rate my landing. If that was a hard landing, bro, I'm gonna do it. Just go. Because remember, you can never do an unstable landing. Because that's not good. It has to be a stable landing. If you jumped, if you did it again, you're just gonna bounce up and down. So let's go ahead and turn right now. Let's go ahead and add other flaps. Let's go ahead and reduce our power a little bit. So we're landing on runway 26 right. A little bit too high. Low. So I think it's. Oh, there we go. It's not. That was actually good. Let's go ahead and put our flaps up. That was actually a really good landing, or full power now. I think that was a good landing. Once you reach like at least 90, 100 knots, we could. Or 14 now. So, all right. That was actually not. That was actually very good. All right. Okay, now try to go to cable up to just land there. That'll be the end of the video. Rate my landing from 1 to 10 because I think for me probably like a 9.5 2 out of 10 or 8.9 out of 10. I don't know. But please rate my landing. And like I said, I am playing on T-Flight Hodis joystick with throttle now because I really like that. So that's right. We're at 1,000 feet. Let's go ahead and go go a little bit higher. Let's start. Yeah, so that's cable right there. Like this is the kind of Cessna I like because it's a new because it's a 2 display that because I like that. We better watch our altitude because if we increase high, we're gonna stall the plane, and that's not very good. And if we use the rudders, it'll circle around. Watch. See, look, it won't even turn. Like it turns a little bit, but not really. Pilots don't really use the rudders while they're turning, but sometimes they do it a little bit. So that's our altitude right now. All right, so here's the thing: if you see the lights, so if the lights are red and white, that means you're probably good. If it's too red, that means you're too high. If it's too white, that means you're too low. Let me know if I'm correct or incorrect, because I've heard of that. All right, so let's go ahead and add our flaps. Let's add our first flap right now. We're almost gonna be leaving the Charlie's airspace now. A little bit too far. The track lights, bro, we're about to land. What do you mean the track lights? Alright, that's the one. Okay, let's go ahead and reduce the power. Other flaps. So other flaps. Alright. The final approach. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of power. Let me do inside cockpit first. I did. Now, I think that's good. I think we're at about 2. There we go. That was... Well, why am I shaking? I think that was a good landing. Maybe. Do we have any... Yeah, we can turn over here. Always remember, do not add brakes while landing, like immediately when you touch down, because you have to add it when you slow down. Can we make it? Yeah, we can make it over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn over here. That's the fuel truck. Important. Let's go ahead and retract our flaps, because we don't need them. Oh, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. Yeah, so you just go through it anyways. I don't want to hit you. Yeah, alright, so let's go ahead and... Well, why is she just pointing over there? But I'm just going to turn right over here. And stop. There you go. Alright. Right, go ahead and turn off our Standby battery off. Power elevator off. Battery. Heading off master bus 1, moving on bus 2. Turn that off. Temperature off. Strobe lights off. Cabin power, pilot heat, fuel pump, and we'll go ahead and turn the magneto on. There we go. Let's go ahead and leave the plane. We came back safely, exactly how I started the video. And that's it for today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Captain Adam Q video. See ya.